Here's a story about a mischievous bully who gets a taste of his own medicine. Jason was the terror of his middle school. Known for pulling pranks and teasing his classmates, he especially loved targeting the girls. "Hey, Sarah, did you borrow your grandmother's shoes today?" He'd shout, sending the class into fits of laughter. Or he'd snatch Lily's hairband, tossing it back and forth with his friends while she scrambled to get it back. His antics earned him a mix of annoyance and nervous laughter, but no one dared to challenge him. One day, after Jason's latest prank, swapping the girls' gym shoes with one stuffed with slime, a group of them had finally had enough. "We need to teach him a lesson," Sarah muttered, her cheeks still red from embarrassment. The group gathered after school in secret, huddled around a notebook filled with ideas for revenge. What if we make him understand what it's like to be us? Lily suggested, her eyes glinting with mischief. They whispered and schemed, eventually agreeing on a plan. Little did Jason know, Sarah's aunt was rumored to dabble in magic, a harmless family quirk, or so people thought. With her help, the girls prepared a special charm. The next day, Jason was up to his usual antics. As the girls approached him, they carried an air of confidence that caught him off guard. "Oh, what's this? The Mean Girl Squad has something to say," he mocked, leaning against the lockers. Sarah smirked and held out a shiny bracelet. "We figured you deserved a gift for all your hard work, Jason," she said sweetly. Suspicious but intrigued, Jason snatched the bracelet and slipped it on. "Well, finally, some recognition," he joked, showing it off to his friends. But the moment the bracelet clasped shut, a tingling sensation raced through his body. "What the?" Jason gasped, clutching his stomach as warmth spread through him. The girls stepped back, watching intently. His shoulders began to narrow, his usually broad frame softening. His arms and legs slimmed, and his torso took on a curvier shape. Jason stumbled, his baggy clothes now awkwardly hanging off his shrinking form. "Something's wrong," he yelled, his voice cracking mid-sentence before settling into a higher, more melodic tone. He clapped a hand over his mouth, horrified. The girls burst into giggles. "Oh, Jason, what a lovely voice you have now," Lily teased, her eyes sparkling. Jason's hands trembled as he felt his chest. To his shock, he could feel a fullness growing beneath his shirt. His face turned crimson as the girls watched his shirt tighten around his new curves. "No way! This can't be happening!" he cried, stumbling to the bathroom. He froze when he caught his reflection. His face was softer, with fuller lips, a smaller nose, and rounder cheeks. His hair had lengthened, framing his delicate features. "No, change me back!" he screamed, his new voice echoing in the tiled room. The girls followed him inside, laughing uncontrollably. "Ah, don't be shy, Jessica," Sarah said, emphasizing the new name they decided for him. "We just want to see how adorable you are." Jason, now Jessica, turned to face them, tears of frustration in her wide eyes. "This isn't funny. You can't just turn me into a girl." But the girls weren't letting up. They surrounded her, poking fun at every detail. "Look at her tiny hands. So dainty," Lily cooed, grabbing one of Jessica's trembling hands. "And those legs. They'd look great in a skirt," Sarah added, twirling a lock of Jessica's hair. Jessica tried to fight back, but her new body betrayed her. Her cheeks flushed as the girls fixed her hair, commenting on how soft and pretty it was. They forced her to walk around the room in an exaggerated feminine stride. "Come on, Jessica. Show us some grace," one of them teased. By lunchtime, Jessica's torment wasn't over. The girls insisted she sit with them, where they continued their playful teasing. "You're one of us now," Lily said with a smirk, handing Jessica a lip gloss. "Go ahead. Give it a try." Jessica hesitated, her pride warring with her embarrassment. The girls leaned in expectantly, giggling. Reluctantly, she applied it, her hands shaking. "Wow, you're a natural," Sarah exclaimed, making Jessica's face burn even redder. The teasing continued throughout the day. Jessica found herself fidgeting with her now tight shirt, painfully aware of her new curves. When she tried to run, her longer hair whipped against her face, constantly reminding her of her predicament. By the end of the day, she was exhausted, slumped against the lockers. The girls approached her again, their laughter softer this time. "So, Jessica," Sarah began, "do you understand now? How it feels to be teased for things you can't control?" Jessica nodded miserably, wiping away tears. "Yes, I get it. I'm sorry for everything, okay?" The girls exchanged glances, then nodded. All right. But remember, if you go back to your old ways, we can always bring Jessica back, Lily warned with a grin. With that, they removed the bracelet and Jason's body slowly returned to normal. He gasped with relief, clutching his chest to confirm the change. From that day on, Jason was different. He no longer mocked the girls or pulled cruel pranks. Though he tried to forget the experience, the teasing laughter and the feeling of his transformed body remained fresh in his mind. The girls, satisfied with their victory, often reminded him of the lesson with a wink and a whisper. Be careful, Jason. We still have that bracelet.